All right, Adam Zundel here at the Mountain East Conference and joined by Bri Swann, outside hitter for Fairmont State. Bri, thanks for being with us here today.
Thank you.
All right, two-time Mountain East Conference Player of the Week. Tell me about the start of your season so far.
Oh, it's going good. We're doing pretty well. We're 10-2. We could, be better, but hey, you got to learn from your mistakes. So we're doing good. We're ready for more.
Tell me about this season. You guys didn't lose any seniors from last year, so this is a unit that's been together for a long time. How does this year feel a little bit different than previous years?
This year, definitely in the spring, we knew how to work with each other, and that's what I mentioned this year is with defense especially, we can, cross patterns and stuff, and we know who's going to get it, and, our communication's better than, years past where you have freshmen that are trying to learn the system and things like that. So that's definitely our advantage. So,
what kinds of things do you think that this team is really excelling at here so far? You talked about the growing in the spring, but what things technically and tactically is really working for you?
Well, we have a good offense, and we've learned to work with that, and we know and we can count on each other to, be there and trust that we'll get the job done. I think maybe our communication is something that we excel at, but then also it can be our demise. So that's something that we really, got to keep up. So.
You guys are starting Mountain East Conference play here this weekend with a new opponent in Virginia Wise and some new opponents as you go along the way. So tell me a little bit about this Mountain East Conference.
Well, it's cool getting to play new teams that you got to learn from, and when you play older teams that you played before, you can kind of scheme to, I guess expect what you think is going to happen. But it's nice to play new teams where, you just got to, change your tactics and stuff. So that's something that we'll look forward to this weekend, especially.
Certainly, Wheeling Jesuit has been one of the more exceptional programs in the region and in the country. Are you trying to narrow the gap, and how do you stay focused on doing things and going through the regular season, but also keeping an eye on them?
Well, we got to take one step at a time, and that's what our coaches always say. We have weekends where we play like 4 teams. You start with the first game, and then you worry about the next team. But obviously, they're always in the back of our mind, so we always, got to prove a point every time we play a team and prove that we deserve to be there. And, if we should beat them by a lot, then that's what we got to do. So we're ready.
All right. Now, I know a lot of people would want to jump in on this, but if you can pick out somebody other than yourself that on your own team that's really been stepping it up, either exceeding expectations or really meeting what you had, can you single out a player like that on your team?
Well, I know the other captain that we have, Tiv, she's definitely a big communicator, and she's always there for us, to help us with things, which is why she's a captain. And, it's good to have her in the back row, especially as me as a hitter, and having her in the back row to always, be there to help different aspects of the game. So if people have questions, we're always there for them. So.
All right, Bri, thanks for being with us here. Again, Bri Swann from Fairmont State. Best of luck to you, Bri.